Yeah, hey guys, Tyler here. Now, people say you must have done some crazy stuff over the years. Well, yeah, I have. I mean that's for a future video, but the weather is the thing I actually cannot believe I actually have done over the. I mean, the weather. One thing is though, with me being interested in weather and now with me doing YouTube, it actually helps out a lot. Now, people say, "Well, Tyler, things are better than YouTube." Is it? Before YouTube, you couldn't find out. I mean. Thing is though, I've been through a tornado. I've been through a tornado. Been through 2 blizzards. Been through everything you can think of. I've been through it. Except for a hurricane or now. There's 3 things I have not been into, which will classify as 2 things. Now there's only 2 things I have not been into: a tropical storm or a tropical storm or a hurricane or tropical storm. I actually think that I've been through every single weather event you could think of, even ones that you wouldn't believe. Now I've been through a tornado. I've been through some pretty crazy stuff as of 2022. As of March 2022, I've been through everything you can think of, except a hurricane, a tornado. I mean, I've been through everything. I've been through every single weather you can think of. After this recording of 2023, I've been through everything except a hurricane, a volcano. That's it. Everything else I have done. I mean, I've been through 1 tornado, 3 blizzards, an earthquake. I've been through every single thing it's possible practically. I've been through 3 blizzards, an ice storm. And recently, as of this recording, what blizzard are you talking about, Tyler? Well, the blizzard of '08. I mean, well, okay. Now back in 2008, there was a blizzard. And then when the New Year happened in 2009, I think February '09, there was an ice storm. There you go. Then I went through the Christmas blizzard of 2022, and then the blizzard we had, I think January, February of 2023. So 3 blizzards. I was in a tornado in 2001. And when did that movie come out? Mall Cop 2 came out. I didn't watch it, but when Mall Cop 2 came out, that movie came out in the theaters. That's when I had my very first earthquake. We just thought near the movie theater is a train station. The train is near the movie theater. We thought it was just the train or base of a song. No, it was not. When we got out of the car, turned on the radio, it said if anyone still power reports right now of power out after Michigan we just had a 4-point earthquake hit Galesburg, Michigan. If you know where Galesburg, Michigan is, that's in Kalamazoo County. Kalamazoo, Michigan had an earthquake, a 4-pointer in Kalamazoo. The last earthquake was recorded in Michigan was back in the 40s in Coldwater, Michigan. Now, earthquakes, so Michigan does get earthquakes, yeah, but it's not bad as the one in California. Now, a 4-pointer is pretty bad. That's not the worst part. A month later, so if we had a 4-pointer in Galesburg, Michigan, okay? A month later, we had another earthquake. A smaller one, but in Union City, Michigan. Where's that at? Union City is near Coldwater, Michigan. So, yeah, they were actually the weather report. Actually, this is the funny thing is, the reporters are telling people if you're near the water, they're telling people if you're listening to this recording, get out of the water. And we're listening to the radio. Think, okay. Then next thing is okay. They said now the drill said this was about a 4-pointer. It hit Galesburg, Michigan. We're telling people if anyone is near a body of water, stay away from the water. There's a tsunami effect. The National Weather Service and this is the thing I thought was pretty funny. Okay, the National Weather Service this is a radio station out of Kalamazoo, Michigan. They told us whoever's listening to this broadcast, if you're near a lake or if you're near one of the lakes in Michigan, get out of the water immediately. This is a tsunami warning. I repeat, a tsunami warning. They said, and I thought, a tsunami warning. I mean, I was living here in 3 years at the time when it happened. I was just listening to the car radio, we watched a movie. We were going to Myers to pick up some stuff, then go home. But yeah, we heard the radio, tsunami, and then we also heard people on the radio saying, okay, the National Weather Service in Grand Rapids has issued a tsunami warning for Lake Michigan and the following lakes in the following state for the whole state of Michigan. And we're thinking, tsunami warning? Then the person said, a tsunami warning is not common for Michigan. Well, anyone who's living near a lake, if you're near Lake Michigan. If you're near Lake Michigan or you're near any of the lakes in the state of Michigan, please get out of the water immediately. This is a tsunami warning. and we're thinking, tsunami warning? Because in 2011, you know, there was a big earthquake in 2011 in Japan. That had a tsunami earthquake. But yeah, tsunami warning. Tsunami warnings are actually common in Michigan. About a couple years ago, there was an earthquake hit Detroit, which is about 2-3 hours from here. They issued a tsunami warning they issued a tsunami warning for Lake Erie. So parts of Detroit, parts of Canada, parts of Ohio were under a tsunami warning, which I thought was pretty interesting, though. But yeah, I've been through everything. Now, a future video coming up, I'm going to be talking about the worst tornadoes ever recorded. Well, I'll just do it right now. I mean, okay, I'll do a quickie of that right now. And then I'll work on. Then I have to make a script for that video. Tyler makes a script for a video? That's rare. Okay, now there's 4 tornadoes. Okay, that everyone should know about. I mean, there's technically like a few tornadoes everyone should know about. The biggest one that was shocking to me is in history class of the tornado of 1812. Now, I don't want to go back that far for tornadoes. I like to stay from tornadoes from 1900 to 2000, okay? But there was a tornado back in 1812 that kind of was important for history. Back in 1812, there was a tornado that hit District of Columbia, Washington, D.C. According to what happened about that tornado in 1812, it destroyed the White House. And that's all I know about that tornado. That's all the stuff. I mean, the teacher we had was a history teacher. He was a little bit nut. What is the craziest thing? And they said, "What is the craziest thing you think would ever happened?" And we told him that you're all right, but one thing you won't believe. In 1812, he said, back in 1812, this was like 7th grade or was it 6th grade? I forget. He told us that in 1812, a tornado hit the White House. Yeah, that's surprising, but that's about it. That's all he told us. The craziest tornado was 1812. So that's all I'm going to tell you. That one was crazy. But the biggest 3 tornadoes that everyone should remember. Now, I know Joplin. Okay, now I do know that Moore, Oklahoma. I know Joplin. I know about Moore, and I also know about Joplin. But those are for a different video, or let's do the video. The worst tornado ever recorded. It was technically classified as a F5, which they changed it to a F. Recently, after the Fujiga scale came out, it was actually an F5. They classified it recently. The F-type tornado of all time has got reclassified as F6, EF6. Now, I don't know if they actually did it or not, but according to the amount of damage this thing did and went through 3 states, I classify it as an F6, EF6, but I call it F6. The worst tornado ever recorded was an F6. The Tri-State Tornado of 1925. That's classified as an F6 tornado. And then everyone remembers April 3rd and 4th of 1974. The tornado outbreak near Xenia, Oklahoma. Now, in 1974, there was a big enough tornado to worry about of the Xenia. Now, April 3rd and 4th of 1974. Xenia, Ohio. The Xenia tornado. Now, that one was bad. Okay, then you got the more tornadoes then you got the tornadoes in the 90s. Then you got the tornado that I was in, the Michigan tornado outbreak of 2001, which went through Michigan, Indiana, and 2 or 3 and hit Ohio. I got to write a script for a future video. I'm going to write a script for. Then you got the 2011 outbreak that happened. Then after 1974, then in 2011 you had the 2011 outbreak. So there's actually 2 tornado outbreaks that happened like within 40 years of difference. I mean, you got the Xenia one, you got the Xenia tornado outbreak of 74, April 70. Okay, they call it the tornado outbreak of 1974. A lot of people, you can find videos on it, but most videos you might find are mostly based off Xenia, Ohio. I mean, you can find, the tornado of Xenia, Xenia, Ohio. Now, the Xenia, Ohio, was a tornado outbreak of 74. Xenia, Ohio. That was a pretty bad tornado storm. Then you have the tornado outbreak of 2011. But when you think about it, you think when you live in people who think about tornadoes, they think about 2 places. They think of Texas and Oklahoma about tornadoes. Well, according to a map I was looking at recently, there's no other tornadoes that hit Texas. I mean, yeah, they're the most powerful ones, but not really that bad actually. More tornadoes hit the south. I mean, this is what's surprising about Texas though. The side that gets the hurricanes gets the tornadoes. I mean, not many tornadoes are all over the state of Texas. I mean, a few days ago I was looking at a map of Texas, and it wasn't that popular. I mean, like the northeast side of Texas had the most tornadoes. The northeast side of Texas had the most tornadoes, which was surprising. I mean, that was surprising to find out. But yeah, I mean, living here in Michigan, we get the occasional tornado, occasional hailstorm. One guy was thinking as this recording, someone think we're gonna get tornadoes by this Friday, which we already had a few tornadoes already this year so far. Past 3 months so far. This is March. This is late March, almost April of the year. But yeah, people are saying that Michigan. Yeah, so the feature date, guys, I think a script for this. But yeah, I'm gonna have to make a script for this video. But yeah, because I need to make a script on this series here. But yeah, I mean, I've been through a tornado in 2001. This tornado was special because it was started in St. Joseph County, Indiana, and ended in St. Joseph County, Michigan. So it went through Cass County. Now, the funny thing is, though, at the time, I was living in Cass County, Michigan at the time when it hit. The funny thing is, though, I now live in the community. Now the tornado started in South Bend, Indiana, and ended in Howardsville Township, Michigan. Where's that at? Well, let me show you. Now, I live here in Michigan, okay? Now, here's a county map of the county of Michigan, okay? Okay, now, you see here, right? Okay, so the tornado ended somewhere around this area right here. Okay, so right here's Howardsville, Flowerfield. Now, the tornado ended somewhere... Okay, this is Fabius. This is the city of Three Rivers right here. Now, the tornado ended around this area, around this area. The tornado ended around this area right here, in between Howardsville and around this area is where the tornado... The tornado ended somewhere around this area. Now, the tornado ended around here, around Howardsville or Moore Park. Now, I don't see Moore Park on this map right now, but yeah. Tornado ended right around here in the county line right here, around Howardsville or Fabius Township, even people say even closer to Moore Park. Now, right here's Moore Park, okay? Let me zoom out real quick. So here's Fabius, Flowerfield Township, Fabius, Moore Park's right here. Right here's Moore Park. Now, the tornado ended around this area, around Moore Park. Now, according to what I heard, the tornado ended around Moore Park. Here, right here's the community of Moore Park. It ended around this area right here, back in 2001. Now, recently, there was another tornado that hit around this area. Recently, there's another tornado that hit around this area recently, from the Moore Park area. Actually, right here, Wilbur Road, there was actually a tornado that actually hit Wilbur Road. It was an F0, and the funny thing is, though, I know the guy that lived in the house got hit by the tornado. So that's kind of funny. Yeah, my buddy Big Z got hit by a tornado recently. That was a couple years ago. Now, Michigan, the county I live in is called St. Joseph County, and now, so let me show you guys something quick, okay? So now this is the city. Here's the city of Three Rivers, okay, and the city of Sturgis, Baroque, Leonidas. Now, what I'm going to show you guys right now is something I want to show you, okay? This is a map of Michigan, a part of a decent-sized map of Michigan. Now I want to show you guys something, okay? Okay, see the train? That's where I was at. That's where the train is. Now, this is what's weird, okay? This tornado that hit 2001. Now, this is a hand-drawn map, but, okay. The tornado from 19... let me get my emoji pen out to show you what I mean. My emoji pen, and I'll show you what I mean. I don't have a proper laser pointer, but let me show you real quick. How are your underwear? I don't care. At least not doing anything dirty. It doesn't really matter, does it? Now, if I can find that laser pointer, if I know where it was. I think I still have it here. Okay, here it is. Okay, still works. Okay. Now, I'm going to show you guys something quick here, okay? Now, let me try the tripod out real quick so I can show you guys. And so I can see what I'm showing you guys. I don't know what I'm showing you guys right now because I can't see the camera right now because I'm putting the tripod. Now, let me get this thing set up so I can see what you guys are seeing. Okay, there we go. Let's zoom in a little bit. Okay. I died now for laser. Okay, I'm going to have to turn the camera. Okay. I know my room's a little bit of a mess, but let me make... Okay. At the time the tornado hit in 2001, I was living right around here. Now, the tornado went like this. Like that. Kind of went like... The tornado started around here, went like this, and went like, you see here, 12. Okay, I know 12 is. Okay, the tornado went like this. Okay, I did it kind of like this through a loop to here. Right here's cast count. Okay, right there. Now I did the loop. Now the tornado went from there to around this area right here. Oh, I can't even see what you guys are seeing. Now I'm sorry about the guys. I don't have a proper camera crew to help me out here. But let me zoom out here. So yeah, the tornado actually hit. Now when the tornado ended, it ended right around here. Those are dotted. Okay, right here's Mottville. Right here's Mottville. Mottville Township, Michigan. Thing is though, this map actually shows Mottville. What do you mean, Ty? Okay, now I should be zooming you guys in, but I don't want to. Now Mottville Township is actually right here. Now, right here's Mottville Township in Michigan, right here. But right here, guys, is Mottville Township right there as well. Right here's Mottville Township. St. Joseph River is where Mottville Township in the county starts. That's enough of that random crap. I'm not doing any more of that crap because it's a nightmare. I need to actually wait until I get a proper camera, or I have a camera assistant with me. I'll do this video again. But yeah, guys, I've been in. So yeah, let me do a couple things, guys, and then maybe today or tomorrow we'll do another video for you guys. But yeah, guys, right now, guys, you can see. I love living in Michigan. I mean, oh crap! I wish I didn't do that. I'm surprised the camera's still recording after that. Yeah, me too. So yeah, guys, I mean, over the years, I regret some things I did over the years, yes. Wish you had a camera back then? Yeah, I wish I had a camera back then. Back then, your cameras were bigger than the... Actually, this camera came out a few years after the tornado hit. I mean, over the years, guys, I wish I had better cameras over the years. I wish I had GoPros 20 years ago. I wish I had GoPros, like... I still wish 20 years ago we had GoPros. Like, 20 years ago, it'd be nice to do,
The action movie Twister, starring Bill Paxton and Helen Hunt, is approaching the 20th anniversary of its production.
So, yeah.
The majority of the movie was filmed at locations around Oklahoma, including the city of Waukeeta. The city of 300 is also home to the Twister Museum, where visitors can get an up-close look at props, pictures, and memorabilia from the Oscar